Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kevin, I'm the Geek, you're watching Kevin the Geek. We're on to the final episode of Series 5 of Benidorm. It has been a really good series. I still think that people are being a little bit overly harsh and overly critical of it, but hey, that's just my opinion. You're welcome to yours. Don't forget to put your comments down below. But let's check out this latest episode. Wow, look at that hair.
I've got a lovely face. But why have you got all that horrible hair? It's like crispy seaweed. Ooh, I shouldn't have said that. I'm regretting that corned beef too young. Yeah, all right.
It's all inside the pop.
No, you've got beautiful eyes, but you can hardly see them. Why don't you come in and let me do a lovely number 2 all over your head? What?
Oh, obviously it's not with the counts.
Oh, God, no, I'm a number 2 haircut. I'm an hairdresser.
Excuse me, young man. You couldn't tell me which hotel was a Salon, huh?
Yeah. This one here with Salon written down it.
Oh, yeah. Sort your O's out with you, Neville.
No problem.
That's a lot of cash.
Reading is neither my or my associate's strong point.
Now there's brushing your teeth.
Ooh.
Morning.
Oh.
You're up and about early. Now, I'm glad I bumped into you, because I have a hair appointment at 11 o'clock. And I wondered if I could move it a bit earlier.
No, I'm sorry, love. I've had to cancel all my appointments today. I'm very ill.
Oh, have you just come back from the chemist?
No, Cafe Benidorm.
Oh, are they not doing coffees in here yet?
No, Cafe Benidorm is a nightclub.
But it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, he's got a hangover.
That's
Whoa.
trapped wind, that is.
Not anymore.
That's why your stomach is so enormous. You need to get indoors, get on the loo, and have a ruddy good trump.
When you've quite finished dispensing your medical advice, I wonder if you'd kindly move out my way so me and my enormous stomach can get to bed.
Oh, well, I didn't mean to be rude.
And I'd pick your feet up if I were you. Because if it is wind and it blows as I walk past you, you'll spend the rest of your morning walking back from our beer.
Mick, what's going on?
I've said I'll tell you when your mother gets here.
Have you killed someone?
Oh, Michael, don't be stupid.
Well, why else would you get us up at 8 o'clock in the morning for a family meeting? I don't even know what a family meeting is.
Yeah, well, you do now, because we're having one.
What the frig's all this about? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. If this family meeting doesn't involve the words euro millions, there's going to be trouble.
Have you all finished?
Whatever it is you want to say, just hurry up and tell us.
Right. Does anyone want a drink first?
No.
Just get on with it.
It's just about the sunbed shops.
He has killed someone.
Shut up.
When I had to stay behind to sort out the sunbed shop that had the fire,
Yeah.
I didn't tell you the whole story.
Oh, no.
Them cheap sunbed tubes that caught fire in the Pickering Road branch, well, I put them in all the shops. The morning you lot flew out to Benidorm, there was another 4 fires.
Oh, another 4 sunbeds caught fire.
No. The other 4 shops.
Mick, this ain't funny.
I know it isn't. By dinner time, all 5 are melt. Madge's... Our sunbed shops had burnt to the ground. Nobody was hurt, unbelievably, but there's more.
They didn't pay
I don't even know how to
insurance.
say this.
We weren't insured.
Of course we're insured. Don't be stupid.
No.
You never paid the insurance premium, did you?
No. We've got absolutely nothing. And it's all my fault. Well, less than nothing, in fact.
Why didn't you tell us before? Because he's nothing but a spineless animal. Someone who's gone through life never thinking about anyone but himself.
That's not true.
Well, what can I say? Well done, Mick. You've left us all without a pot to piss in. Everything my Mel worked for in his life, you've managed to destroy. You've managed to make his life pointless and my life worthless. I regret the day I ever set eyes on you.
I think that went quite well, things considered.
I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but...
Oh, come on, Kenneth, keep it together.
Kenneth, there is something I need to tell you.
Oh, open that door, will you, love? If I can't even manage to put that key in that lock in this state, I'm glad I didn't go on with Big Benny from the carousel last night.
Last night, when you went out clubbing, Joyce, she had the locks to the salon changed.
What?
Why's that? Oh, we haven't been broken into, have we? Have them kids been nicking permanent solution to sniff again? Honestly, what's wrong with a bag of glue?
She said something about the rent. She said you did not pay.
That's ridiculous. My rent's not due till the 12th. What date does that say?
Today is the 27th.
Ah!
Oh. Well, I'm only a few days late. I'm sure it can be sorted. What the... You've gone too far this time. Open this door.
Whoa!
Sí, ¿qué quieres? Mira qué hora es.
Oh, my God. Can I speak to Joyce, please?
Vete, que no es inglés, vete.
What? Whoa!
Yes? Can we help you?
Why am I surprised that he's
How many
there?
of you are there in there?
Jacqueline and I are staying with a few friends from the Benidorm circus. Nothing terribly heavy, just a contortionist, a couple of clowns, and a Mexican animal trainer. Was there anything else?
What room number is this?
I believe it's 602. I think the number may have fallen off when we had to brace the door last night.
Sorry, I need next door.
Not a problem.
Joyce!
Well,
Open this door now! Do you hear me? Open this door!
What in God's name do you think you're doing?
I might very well say the same to you. What have you done to my salon?
I'm not discussing it here.
Oh, no, you don't, lady. We'll sort this out here and now. Oh, my God, when did this happen?
When did what happen?
When were you burgled?
Last night.
Oh, Jesus. I better go and check my apartment. I'll see you downstairs.
I don't know.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I don't know why he's surprised. He was literally in there only like 2 or 3 days ago, wasn't he?
Today, finally, we have our hotel star rating assessment.
Aha!
That 4 star is so close, I can practically taste it.
Right. Here's the thing that's baffled me with this season, right? And I'm prepared to give anything, the benefit of the doubt. But she's literally been here 6 days. So if there is a 4-star kind of bump up, it goes from 3 star to 4-star, we can't really, qualify all the success of that literally down to Joyce, because she's literally been here a couple of days. And if they do get bumped up, then that, let's say she did manage to turn it around, that would be the biggest, quickest turnaround in history.
You're going to give us a heads up, like, when the assessor arrives. You know, just so we make sure he's looked after.
The assessor is already here. She arrived yesterday morning. And thankfully, I'm not as stupid as you all look. I have personally put her in the penthouse suite on the 21st floor.
Didn't know we had a penthouse suite.
Didn't know we had a 21st floor.
She's been enjoying complimentary room service ever since she arrived, but there is no way she can award us our 4 stars without checking all the facilities.
Maybe I can give her some room service. I don't mind her checking my facility.
She's a very sophisticated woman. I want you going absolutely nowhere near her. Leslie, I'm appointing you to look after her.
No bother.
And if any of the guests approach her, I want them removed from the building. Right, I'm meeting them by the pool in 10 minutes. Class dismissed.
Temple Savage, you bitch. I have just spent the last 15 minutes with 2 cleaners trying to get into my room.
Your belongings have all been packed away, under in plastic bags in the storeroom. Don't make a scene, Mr. DeBeck. I don't wish to involve the police.
The police? I'm a couple of weeks late with me rent not drowning holidaymakers in the pool, you big drama queen.
Mr. DeBeck, please lower your voice. We have a hotel assessor in the building, and I do not wish to have a full-on catfight in the middle reception.
Don't you? Well, I bloody well do.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're having a cat fight to summer holiday by Click Richard. Go on! Go on, Joyce! Oh my word! Me or you. The sun shines brightly. We're going where the sea is blue. We've seen it in the movies. Now let's see if it's true. Everybody has a summer holiday, doing things they always wanted to. So we're going on.
I think he's upset about something.
True. Oh! Oh! God, Joy! Go, pull her in, pull her in, pull her in, pull her in! Yeah! Go where the sun shines bright.
Kenneth, he has, how do you say, lost his plot.
He's lost his bloody mind.
He's definitely lost his job.
Let's see if it's true. Everybody. Oh! Oh! Oh my word!
Now who needs the police? No one needs the police, eh? If you want to rematch, just whistle. If you can.
Oh my god, is that the inspector? Actually, hang on. Let me just go back 1 second. Oh, damn, that changed too quickly. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Right, I could be wrong there, but I think that's Kate O'Mara. Was obviously, you know, a legend of TV and screen and everything, but who I actually technically have reacted to on the channel before, if that is Kate O'Mara, because she played the Rani in Doctor Who, which I did a reaction to the 30th anniversary as part of my 60th anniversary special months. The 30th anniversary Dimensions in Time. I'm pretty sure that was Kate O'Mara in that. Wow.
If you can.
Damn. I mean, that's an impressive prosthetics or whatever to make it look like he's lost his teeth.
I do beg your pardon. I wonder if I can have a moment of your time.
Yeah, what is it?
I was wondering if there's any free day trips on today.
Not that I know of. Where do you want to go?
Oh, nowhere. My associate Neville and I are looking for an old friend who we believe to be holidaying here.
Aye.
But we can't find him. So thought he might have scaled the wall in a bid for freedom. I'm so sorry to have troubled you. Come, Neville, a meander to the beach may be in order.
Bloody hell. I think Neville was lucky to get time off from his job, frightening kids to bed, don't you?
Eesh.
Look, why don't we just pretend I didn't tell you for another 24 hours? Stupid to ruin the last day of our holiday.
You haven't ruined the last day of our holiday. You've ruined the rest of our lives.
I can't believe you didn't tell us before.
I didn't tell you, because then we'd have spent the whole holiday with faces like smacked asses instead of just the last day.
He did the same thing to Nemo.
Who's Nemo?
When I was 7, I had a pet goldfish. It died while I was at school, but my dad didn't tell me till I got home. Spent the whole day thinking my pet goldfish was alive. But he wasn't. He was dead. But my dad didn't tell me.
Because he was at school. He was at school! Bloody hell, man. Yeah, that's got to be Katamara, surely.
One gin and tonic, very dry.
Which is more than can be said for you.
I'm so glad you enjoyed our little reenactment of the battle between the Moors and Christians.
So that wasn't you having a fight with a large gay man who wanted to kill you?
Gracious, no. That's Kenneth, our beauty salon stylist. He likes to help out, you know. But I take it that's you telling me we scored extra points for realism.
Hello. British newspaper going bagging, if anyone's interested.
Excuse me, would you mind leaving?
Well, I was just asking...
Leslie, security.
I'm sorry, Pet. I'm afraid I'm going to have to escort you outside.
What have I done wrong? It's only a newspaper.
Poor Noreen.
Unfortunately, we have a lot of holidaymakers here at the moment.
Yes, I had noticed.
Would you like another drink?
I haven't had this one yet.
Well, I'll have another one anyway. Completely gratis. Matteo, another drink for Mrs. Simmons and a bowl of nibbles, if you please.
You mentioned...
Matteo's uncle roasts his own nuts, you know.
Really? Yes, well, that can happen if one stands too close to the barbecue.
I mean peanuts. He has a little stall on the Oh, I see what you mean. I don't
Oh. Don't choke.
And a glass of water, too, I think, Matteo.
See, no problem.
You okay?
Are you all right?
Absolutely fine. No, are you sure there's nothing more we can do for you?
Well, you mentioned a beauty salon.
Yes, it's closed today, but I can guarantee it'll be up and running first thing in the morning.
Oh, I'm checking out late this afternoon, but not to worry. I'm going on to a hotel in Alicante, which has a 4-star rating, so I'm sure they will be able to provide a manicure.
Uh-oh. It was at that moment she realised she fucked up.
3 months free rent.
Forget it. Have you seen what you've done to me? I'm taking legal advice.
3 months free rent. 2 new front teeth from my Swedish dentist in Alfaz. And unlimited use of the fax machine in reception.
Unlimited use of the fax machine? Who am I going to fax? I don't know anybody living in 1987. 6 months free rent. 2 new teeth from the Swedish chef in Alfaz. And €500 cash.
No way. Absolutely no way.
Think about it, Joyce. How much do you want that 4th star? And how good would it look if you get it after being here for only 1 week?
4 months free rent. 2 new teeth, €100 cash. My final offer.
Done. You can book Mrs. Lardy-Dar in for this afternoon. I'm going outside for a fag. I want a taxi there in 5 minutes to take me to Alfaz. I'm going to see a man about some teeth.
Well, I think Kevin did all right. All
Why don't we all
things
go to the
considered.
water park? My treat.
Your treat? Haven't you treated us all enough?
Look, the whole point of being here is to get away from our problems. Yeah, we've got a lot to deal with when we get home, but we're not there yet. We've still got another day in the sun, so we may as well enjoy it.
How can we enjoy anything when you've left all our lives in tatters?
Because it's our choice, it's up to us. Don't you understand? What happens tomorrow and after that will still be the same, whether we enjoy ourselves today or just sit here miserable.
No, I don't understand. Why is he talking in riddles? He's just trying to wriggle out of what he's done.
I'm not trying to wriggle out of anything. I've messed up. I've messed up big time, bigger than anything else before, and I've said I'm sorry till I'm blue in the face.
Well, sometimes sorry just isn't good enough.
Oh, so what do you suggest I do then? Kill myself?
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
All right, that's enough. Michael, come here.
Why would you want my dad to kill himself? Why would you say that?
Michael, come and sit here.
I don't want to sit there. Answer me, Nana. Would you really want my dad to kill himself?
It was his idea.
Don't you think before you say things?
Don't you talk to me like that, young man, or I'll tan your backside for you.
No, you won't. You'll just sit there tanning yourself, being nasty to the people who love you and look after you.
Look after me, that's a joke.
No, you're the joke. My dad says you say nasty things because you're old. Like that's an excuse. I've worked it out. You say nasty things because you are nasty. Simple as that.
Nick, get hold of him, bring him here. I'll cripple him.
Is that before or after he kills himself?
Oh! Go on, Michael!
I'll go and get him. Do you want a cup of tea? Ma'am?
2 sugars, drop of brandy in it.
Fair play to you, Michael, for standing up to
You
your
know when a
nan.
family's got problems. When you can't have a civilised conversation without one of them flying off the handle.
Look, Madge is a great character. She is. I don't know what it is. Because I'm trying to think back to Series 1 Madge. It's hard, because I don't know what it is. Is it maybe this series that Madge just seems to have gone really over the top in nastiness? I mean, she's always been a bit of a bitter and, you know, sharp-tongued old woman. But it feels like this season they've just made her really over-the-top nasty. To the point that they're making her a little bit unlikable, which I don't necessarily like. Because I like Madge. I like the sharp tongue and the wit and everything like that. But there comes a point where it just goes a bit too far. So fair play to Michael for standing up to her.
I just don't feel this is my true vocation in life, Dad.
Nobody's saying it has to be, son. We all do jobs from time to time to make ends meet.
I don't want to spend the rest of my life cleaning pools or fixing showers.
Oi, Mario! Liam's thinking about leaving. Tell him what a good little job he's got here.
Oh, you should definitely keep his job.
There you go.
You are too stupid to work anywhere else.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Poor Liam.
I'm serious. I have never met anyone as stupid as you. And most people I know are stupid.
Well, birds of a feather flock together.
You should not call it. It is how you say, bad politics.
Well, by all means, start looking for something else. But don't hand your notice in here till you've got another job.
Well, that's just the point. If I don't give up this job now, I might just stay in it forever. Can you imagine the embarrassment of working here in your 40s?
Oh,
Oh, God forbid your 50s. Or beyond. That'd be just sad.
Now, I wonder if I could trouble you for a diet cola with no ice and a slice of lime, please.
Oh, hang on a minute, I'll just get me Dad. Dad?
Poor Mr. Dixon, he's having an awful holiday.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I'm not good at guessing ages.
You know how old I am?
Then why are you asking me?
I'm not asking you how old I am. I'm asking you how old I look.
You don't look your age.
That's because I'm not.
What?
I lie about my age.
So most people do.
By quite a lot.
You're not 50, are you?
What?
You said a lot.
Oh, nasty.
Stop it, I'm spilling me drink.
Now, girls, play nicely.
We're only messing.
We had a saying when I was your age, make love, not war.
All right, pal, that's enough. Get up to the bingo. Start sniffing around someone your own age.
Look, I'm certainly...
Come on, Casanova, shift it.
Cheers, Leslie. The one chance she gets this holiday to cop off with a younger fella.
Again, poor Mr. Dixon.
How did you get on?
Whoa!
What do you think? Well, as colour matching goes, it's not what you'd call undetectable.
Oh, these are only temporary.
I'm sorry. It's terribly confusing that you don't start every sentence with "What's up, Doc?"
What if I keep these front two this colour and then change all the others to match?
Perfect. You can say you're the bastard love child of Susan Boyle and Simon Cowell.
Right, I better be off. I've got a VIP coming to the salon any minute now.
What's a VIP?
VIP. Very important person, which is why I consider you gassing to you all day. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry about this morning. Slight mix-up with the room numbers.
No bother at all, was it, Jacqueline?
Oh, no, our door's always open to, well, anyone, really.
Yeah, or anything, judging by the noises coming from your room.
Oh, you mean Adolfo?
Do I?
Adolfo, the Mexican animal trainer. He lost all his animals in a flash flood in the late 90s, and now he does animal impressions instead. Very convincing.
Okay.
Yeah, very.
Although I see you do animal impressions yourself.
What do you mean?
What's up, Doc?
I wish people had stopped saying that to me.
Very busy in ragtimes today. You don't think we missed out on any special offer, do you?
Excuse me, do you mind if my wife and I nudged up against you?
Mr. and Mrs. Stewart.
Oh!
I finally tracked you down. Again.
Oh my word! It's him from last year.
Hot bovril.
Not for me, thanks. I've just had a gin and tonic.
No, I mean your hair. I can look at somebody and know exactly what they'd suit.
And you looked at me and you thought hot bovril.
Well, it's a new hair colour. Although, I think hot bovril might be a shade too dark. What do you think about going ginger?
Wasn't the first thing that occurred to me when I woke this morning.
Mind you, you do have to be careful. I had a woman in here last week and she went for honeycomb shimmer. Very thin, pale-faced woman with a short crop and a nasty pinstripe waistcoat. She left looking a bit like Steve Davis, you know, the snooker player.
I actually need a manicure.
A manicure?
Yes.
Not a problem, I'll go and fetch Sue.
You don't seem very convinced.
Oh, no, it's not a problem. I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Can I get you a complimentary beef tea while you're waiting?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
1 minute.
Uh-oh.
Mateo, I need you to do me a favour.
Another one? I am not your slave.
Oh, shut up. I need you to go to the indoor market and see if Fat Sue's in her shop.
Fat who?
Fat Sue. She runs that nail bar just on the left as you go in. It's called, oh, Get Nailed.
I'm sorry. I cannot leave the desk. We have a VPL in the hotel, and I have to be here in case she rings down for something.
She's not going to ring down because she's in my salon, and it's a VIP. Oh, Liam, love, I need a favour. I've got the VIP in my salon, and I need someone to do her nails.
Yeah, I'll do it,
so I
no
need you to go
problem.
to the indoor market and get... You what?
I do my dad's nails all the time.
Look, Liam, do not mess me about. This is a VIP, and I can't have her leaving my salon like she's been eating jam with her hands.
Seriously, I've been doing my dad's nails for years. I can do a French manicure, reverse French manicure, European manicure.
Oh, my God. Who'd have thought that behind that little pasty ginger face lies the mind of a genius? Mwah. Give me that bucket. By the time we finish with Mrs. Simmons, she'll be giving us 5 stars, not 4.
Maybe Liam has actually found his new vocation without realising it.
Right, come on.
Let's hope he does a good job.
Oh, by the way, your name's Sue. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing?
Just having a chat.
Well, I'm sorry, but you can't be in here without an appointment.
I had an appointment this morning at 11, but you weren't open.
Well, I'm glad we got that cleared up. Off you pop. Come on.
But...
Leslie!
Well...
Poor Noreen.
You must be Sue.
Yeah. I'm a boy named Sue, you know, like in that Johnny Cash song.
Come on now, Noreen. Let's have you out of here. We don't want any trouble.
But that's me, Dad. I do his nails as well.
She's so confused.
Now then, if you would kindly kick your shoes off and stick your trotters in this little bucket.
What's in the bucket?
Mongolian bottom feeders.
I'll pass if you don't mind.
Well, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to sit in it. It's the latest thing. Have you not seen them around Benidorm?
No, I spent most of the time in my room writing.
Of course you have. Well, what these little fish do is chew off all the hard, scabby, crusty bits off your feet.
You flatter me.
Oh, no, you won't flatten them because they're trained to get out of your way when you stick your feet in. Let me show you.
I remember when this was a massive thing a few years back. It seemed to just kind of appear and then disappear again.
They appear to be dying.
No, they're just catching the breath. My dogs are a bit whiffy.
Oh.
Been out on the town all night and haven't had a bath yet.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Going anywhere nice on your holidays?
It's an interesting question,
let me get
actually.
this right.
Going on holidays, because if you're constantly going around and staying in places to review them, in a way, you're kind of always on holiday, yet you're never on holiday. And so if you are technically on holiday but not on a holiday, when you actually take a holiday, it may not actually feel like a holiday because you feel that you're constantly in work mode.
You're
That makes
asking
sense.
us for a character reference.
I'm afraid so.
My husband went to prison because of you.
I realize on the face of it this does appear to be a sight testing of friendships.
I don't remember us being friends.
Hang on, Jacqueline. Let's hear what he has to say.
Basically, the economic downturn has hit all areas, not least the Foreign Office. Unfortunately, my position here in Benidorm is in jeopardy of being replaced by a convoluted succession of penny-pinching underlings.
I haven't a clue what that means.
Me neither.
Good British people like yourselves on holiday in Benidorm who find themselves in crisis will end up with no one to turn to.
But surely we are the last people you should be asking for help, considering the circumstances.
Well, yes, it's just I need to present at least one case from the last 12 months, and, well, let's just say it's been a slow year.
So basically, you're gonna get sacked from your overpaid job of sitting on your bum sipping pink gins in a big house, and you want us, who you helped get convicted of fraud, to save your job.
I mean, when you put it like that...
You're right, I'm asking too much.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to have disturbed you.
We'll do it.
What?
I'm sorry?
We'll be your character witnesses. We'll save your job. I'm not a heavily religious man, but while in prison, two things were imprinted on my memory. My number, Stuart 8369, and the quotation, "Do unto others as you would have them do unto you."
Luke 361.
No, Stuart 8369.
I have some forms I'll need you to fill in. Can I invite you to the consulate for a gin? Pink or otherwise?
No, we prefer it here, thank you. You're very welcome to drop by Neptune's this evening. We could put you down for some karaoke.
But of course. Until this evening.
That'd
be interesting.
That was such a generous thing you just did. Most men would have told him where to get off.
I'm not like most men.
That is
Well,
true.
I've always said that.
Half an hour upstairs.
Oh, yes.
Right, that baffles me a little bit. So, if he needs a character reference based on a case, wouldn't it make sense that he would get the character reference from the insurance companies who he obviously would have spoken to in that regard, or to the solicitors who would have convicted them for their frauds, rather than the people who he actually convicted? Or is that me misunderstanding something there?
Mrs. Simmons, I trust you enjoyed your stay at the Salon of Benidorm?
Yes, although I'm not too sure that 3 people to help me with my luggage was completely necessary.
Nothing is too much trouble for a guest at the Salon Hotel. I trust you enjoyed your visit to our beauty salon?
It was an experience.
Wonderful. Now, I know you're a very busy lady. You did mention to us earlier that you have another hotel to go on to, but I just wanted to confirm with you that, well, we did enough.
I don't see how you could have done more.
What I mean is, I know you've been holed up in our luxurious yet homely penthouse suite for most of the week, and you've barely spent a day enjoying all our little nooks and crannies. But I trust you will look upon our efforts favourably when assessing our facilities.
I assume you take American Express.
Oh, please, please, that won't be necessary.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, there's no charge.
Really?
Well, if you agree that our hotel deserves a 4-star rating, there's no charge.
Ooh, bit bribery.
If there's no charge, I'll agree that you deserve a 5-star rating.
Let's not go mad They might smell that.
Well, if you're not going to let me pay, I don't usually do this, but at least accept this with my good wishes.
Oh. Well, I'm not much of a reader myself. Thank you. Mateo. Thanks.
See you again.
See you again, and who knows? Next time could be a 5.
Yes.
Bye.
How'd it go?
Get the brasso out, Leslie. Might have another starter polish.
Oh, champion.
Nice one.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it, Mr. Dixon?
I think it's about time that I revealed myself.
Oh, my God! Leslie Lim! We've got a sex pest in reception. Quickly!
Oh, my God!
Stop struggling, I've got your number. I always had you down as a bit of a nonce.
Hey, crazy man, I told you before. Joyce, do you want me to throw this guy out?
What on earth's wrong with you? Get off me! Just trying to find my business card. Gerald Dixon, hotel assessor. I'm here to give your annual star evaluation.
Oh! So who was she then?
And finally, the lavatories. All lavatories were of minimal standard, toilet paper again minimal standard, sadly inadequate hand-drying facilities, and a forgettable atmosphere.
What kind of atmosphere do you expect? It's a toilet, not a wedding reception.
Despite all these findings, I have good news.
Do you?
Yes, I'm a positive person with an optimistic outlook on life, and if you can assure me all the points will be acted upon, and I'm sticking out my neck a little here, but I will personally guarantee you retain your 3-star status.
What?
But you got through with the skin of your teeth, mind.
We didn't get our 4 stars.
4 stars? Oh, my goodness me, no. No, I'm afraid you're very wide of the mark as far as 4 stars are concerned. No, I'm terribly sorry, but you simply don't have the facilities. Barbara Simmons.
What?
Damn and blast, I knew it was her.
What are you talking about?
Barbara Simmons, the crime writer. I called my wife this afternoon.
Oh, that
to
makes
say
sense why she
I
signed it
think
then.
I'd spotted her, but she said, don't be ridiculous. What would Barbara Simmons be doing staying at a Salon hotel? But of course, her new novel is supposed to be set in the Costa del Crime. She's been scouring the underbelly of Benidorm.
Aha!
Mixing with the unclean. It all makes sense.
Awful hotel, but I can't fault the final bill. Best wishes, Bob Simmons.
She never signed it.
What?
May I? Oh, my goodness. This never happens. Barbara Simmons never signs her books. I mean, simply never. Well, I think Bill Clinton is rumored to have one. And, of course, there's a signed copy of Never a Lender in the Smithsonian, but... Oh, my goodness.
So, this could be worth a few quid.
The monetary value is immaterial to a collector, but the prestige of having a signed Simmons, plus this is what Sasha did next. The book that made her a star.
Well, maybe the book that made Barbara Simmons a star can make me one.
You're such a big star to me. You're everything I want to be. But you're stuck in a hole, and I want you to get out. I don't know what there is to see, but I know it's time for you to leave. We're all just pushing along.
Where have you been? Said you were coming straight down. Been sitting here like a Billy No mates. I was packing. We're not going until tomorrow lunchtime.
You mean you haven't even started packing?
2 bikinis and a pair of flip-flops. How long's that gonna take to put in a carrier?
You haven't enjoyed this holiday, have you?
Oh, course I have. It's been great. And tonight I think I might get the icing on the cake.
Wait. Let it shine. Stop.
Being so hard on yourself. Stop for your
Oh, we're still down in the dumps.
Well, here we are. The Last Supper.
Don't be dramatic, Mother.
I was about to say.
We're still going to be able to eat.
I remind you of that this time next week when we're scrabbling around in the dirt begging for handouts.
I'm gonna make everything all right.
Don't make me laugh. You've always been the same. Useless. Less than useless. You're a liability. And this time you put the last nail in the coffin for all of us.
Michael, where are you going?
Oh, leave him. He'll be all right. Let's eat our dinner.
Look. We know that Mick messed up, don't we? We know he's messed up. You know, he bought cheap tanning tubes, which is always going to be a risky thing, and he didn't pay for insurance. So it is on him. Yeah, you can tell it's bothering him. You know, there's no need to go hard on him, as hard as it is.
Star accreditation awarded to the Salon, Benidorm, in recognition of attaining the required standard in food services, entertainment, and overall facilities. Well, I don't know how you managed it. And if I'm honest,
neither do I.
You could, but I take my hat off to you.
Is that what it is? Well, look at you.
What? Hey!
We're having 5 stars now. I have to look the part even on my night off.
Well, it's only 4 stars, but who knows? This time next year.
This is for you.
Oh, Liam. Well, it's the first, but I dare say it won't be the last congratulations card.
It's not a congratulations card. It's my resignation.
I can't tell you how much this means to me.
Please tell me he's going to work for
And
Kenneth.
I know this can't be an easy thing to do, considering the circumstances.
On the contrary, it's a pleasure. One of the few CDs that I had in prison was that of the Irish tenor, Joseph Locke. Jacqueline and I had the good fortune to have met him in the 70s, didn't we?
Oh, yes. Great pair of lungs on him.
My favourite song of his has always been, if I can help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. I had to listen to that while lying in my top bunk after a particularly nasty beating from Mr. Big.
A most poignant episode.
Damn.
And one I shall certainly remember in my
Mr.
role
Big
as
sounds like an arsehole.
Hello, Donny. We've been searching high and low for you.
Oh.
Lenny. I mean, Mr. Chapman. What on earth are you doing here? I thought you still had 2 years to serve.
Between you and me, Donny, I find serving a full sentence terribly inconvenient. It really interferes with my social life. Trouble is, every other time I've escaped from prison, I've stayed in the UK. I like my home comforts, and they've always tracked me down. So then I thought, I know, come to Spain. And where best to settle down in? They're my little Donny's favourite all-inclusive. And of course, I still get my own comforts, because Donny knows how to look after me. Don't you?
Ooh, what the fuck?
Hope you booked them 2 weeks like you said. Neville and I would hate to have to get our own drinks around the pool.
Whoa.
What's that?
That is Lenny Chapman, armed robber, grand larcenist, and professional giver of misery and pain. Also known as Mr. Big.
Oh, that's Mr. Big!
Well, I hope you're all enjoying the party atmosphere this evening at Neptune's. We have a lot to celebrate here at the Salon, having just been awarded
a 4-star rating. But it's not all good news. I have to report the sad resignation of a much-loved member of staff, Liam. Although, thankfully, he's not going very far because he's just accepted an apprenticeship with Kenneth Dubeck, our multi-award-winning stylist, yes, at our 4-star beauty salon, Blow and Go. Very good. And now, for our first karaoke song of the evening, and I think it's a very appropriate one. Please welcome Michael Garvey.
Hey, go on, Michael, go on!
This song's got real nice words. I mean, lyrics. And I wanted to sing it tonight because, well, I want my dad to know. I want my whole family, me nana, me mum, but especially my dad, to know that we can get through anything because we always have done. And no matter what happens, we'll always have each other.
Oh my God, it's doing You'll Never Walk Alone. Oh.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark.
Have you found your first full holiday without Roy?
Troy.
Yeah. I don't think holiday on my own is right for me. You've always got a cast iron Scrabble partner if you've brought someone with you, haven't you?
Well, this wasn't really a holiday on my own. I came here to see Kenneth's new shop.
That's right. So, you and Roy will be back together here in Benidorm next year.
Troy?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I may fancy something a little bit more exotic next year.
I thought Roy was Indian. You don't get more exotic than that, do you?
I was talking about the holiday.
You alright?
Yeah. I suppose you saw me looking over here during my set.
I did.
Sorry, a bit obvious.
Well, we're all responsible adults.
I usually do 2 or 3 gigs a night, so I usually have to dash off. Don't usually have a chance to give all my number.
Well, you've got the chance now, haven't you?
Here I am. So where is she?
Where's who?
Girl, you usually sit with. Nice looking, arm in plaster.
She's at the bar.
I'm on at Sandra's in 10 minutes, so I better go. Will you give her this?
Why wouldn't I?
Damn, Trudy. Oh!
And the sweet
What's going on there? I've got no idea. But I'm having their champagne.
Hey!
Nice one. To us. Listen, you knew that singer? He left his number.
Did he?
Yeah. Here you go.
I'm all right, thanks.
He had to leave because he's singing at another nightclub now. If you want to go, I'm fine here.
Don't be stupid. It's our last night.
Oh, for God's sake, don't treat me like a maiden aunt. I'll make it worse. Just go. The club's called Sandra's.
All inclusive.
Are you really not interested?
Nah, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it?
Dunno. I didn't get the chance to find out.
I'd like to Anna. All 4 stars of it.
To the Salon. Solana. The Solana.
Solana. Why would you do this to me? Oh. Jesus Christ, Benidorm. Why would you always bring me to tears? Well, why so many shows that I watch bring me to tears? I'll tell you why. Because they're so fucking good, I tell you. That is exactly why that is. Holy crap. Ugh. Right. I said, I can't even remember when. This episode, last episode, one before that. I literally can't remember when I said it. But I was thinking at some point I might want to do a ranking of karaoke numbers that feature in Benidorm. Some for being, how good the person is at literally singing the song, but also how well it fits into the narrative, and the story and everything like that. And that could be argued that so far of all the karaoke numbers we've had in Benidorm, and I've been keeping a list. To remind me so I can go back so I don't miss any. But that possibly could be number one. Possibly could be number one. Because not only did Michael sing that song really beautifully there, he really, really did. It was really nice and the perfect key for his voice. But the sentiment of the song and the sentiment for him and his family, to say, it doesn't matter what goes on in life, you are never going to be alone. We are all going to be here to support you. And when we're all here to support you, we can get through anything together. And that is such a fundamentally good message. You know what I'm like. When it comes to your mental health and stuff like that. And I've spoken so many times of different things on the channel that I've suffered through difficult times, and and I'm sure there's many people out there who also have. Some people who, like me, are okay at talking about it, and other people that aren't so good at talking about it, and they hold it internally. Neither one is wrong, to be perfectly honest. I would love it if everybody could be open and could speak about it. Some people literally can't feel they talk about it until they feel that they've recovered from it, and that is okay. That is absolutely okay, because at the end of the day, the brain is the most precious part of anyone's body. I don't care what you say. It is the fundamental thing that keeps us going. And when you are in a situation that you get put down on, when you might have people that are constantly slagging you off, when you are insecure like Trudy was about her age, when you might be insecure about your job like Liam was, if you're insecure about working someplace that is kind of beneath you, that is okay. But you will always have difficulty in those moments. But it's by surrounding yourself with people who love you, people who are willing to support you, that is the most crucial thing. And it doesn't have to be that someone comes up to you and says, I notice you were feeling sad today, are you okay? That is not necessarily support. Support is just coming up to someone saying, would you like a cup of tea? I'm going to the shops now, would you like me to pick you up anything? Would you like me to make some dinner for you? Do you want me to come round or do you want to come round to me and watch a movie? those kind of things are all support. And luckily, I've got a great network of friends and relatives and colleagues who they may not have realised that I was going through anything difficult at different times of my life. They may not have realised that they were necessarily helping me at those specific times, because in those moments, in those dark moments, I would hold myself off. But by them, offering the subtle things, the little things, they made such a big, massive difference. And I think Donald in this episode, it was a perfect example of that. He very easily could have gone to that guy, I can't remember his name, and said, you helped get me convicted of fraud and sent me to prison. Why should I help you? But he was basically, no, I'm going to do it because it's kind at the end of the day. And, I would want them to do that for me, so I should do that for you. And luckily he did, because it paid off, because Mr. Big and his associates managed to get arrested and presumably taken back to prison, and hopefully we'll be there for a very, 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 very long time, because they were arseholes. I'm glad they were only in that one episode. I mean, maybe they'll come back. Who knows? Who knows what the future's going to hold for this show? I really don't know. But speaking of things I don't know, of course I don't know where this show's going to go. I don't know which characters will stay, which characters will leave. I'm sure there will be some cast changes. I have a suspicion of one, because in one of the recent videos I did, someone spoke about Series 6 and just said the word Tonya. Is that a suggestion or a sneak preview that is a character coming up in Series 6? Who knows? Who knows? It could be something completely different. It could be a horse called Tonya for all I know. But that episode as a whole, it was a really mixed bag, wasn't it? Because you had the whole fight scene set to the summer holiday track, which was brilliant, I'm not gonna lie. To have a full-blown cat fight be so cheesy to a song like that was absolutely fantastic. Then you had the whole thing with the assessor, thinking it was the author, and then it turns out to be Mr. Dixon, who, that is now really interesting, because he has been there pretty much all series, and he always just seems to get into mishaps. Carmen was doing his hair and put peroxide on something, so he got a bit of a burnt head. And loads of different stuff has happened to him. That's why I just kept noticing. I was like, yeah, he's having a really bad time. So I'm surprised in a way that they gave 3 stars. Or he was willing to give 3 stars, and then he obviously managed to turn it into a 4-star. So yeah, I mean, they definitely don't deserve a 4-star. I wonder if that's going to give us any storylines. Maybe not. We'll obviously see with that. But Liam is going to work with Kenneth, and I could see them working as a pairing. That's going to be really interesting to see what happens with them. I hope Noreen comes back. I'd like Noreen to come back with either Jeff or oh god, what's her daughter's name? Can't remember. Her daughter, basically. I'd like Troy to come back, Gavin and Troy to come back together. That'd be nice to have them back together, because it doesn't feel right only having one of them. It just feels odd. It's like in Series 3 when Martin was there, and obviously we didn't have Kate, at least for the majority of the series. So yeah, there's quite a few characters I wouldn't mind seeing. Like bring back Jeff, Chantal, and Baby Coolio, and theoretically, obviously they're having another kid, so that will bring some interesting storylines as well. Yeah, that's going to do it. Next week, it is actually going to be not Series 6 Episode 1, but it is going to be the Benidorm's Got Talent. It's a sports relief crossover episode between Benidorm and Britain's Got Talent. So that's going to be interesting. Then the week after, that's when we're going to start Series 6. So subscribe if you're new, drop your comments down below, but most importantly, for today, my name is Kevin. I am a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.